Hello, everyone. Got a good old fashioned leg day today, and one thing I wanted to mention is I had some great sleep last night, phenomenal sleep, if you will. And you may be asking yourself, Alex, why the hell do I care? Should be getting good sleep every night. It's the key to gaining muscle mass is adequate recovery. Let me tell you why. I always had a problem with waking up anymore at 5 on the dot, okay? And I always just chucked it up to, I'm too tired. I didn't get enough sleep the night before. Well, I went to bed pretty much around 8:30. I was watching, ASMR clips on TikTok, getting in that sleepy state of mind because I took like a half an hour nap like an hour prior at my grandma's house. So just scrolling on TikTok, listening to the ASMR clips that get me tired out. I'm pretty sure I went to bed around 8:30-ish. Definitely before 9 o'clock at the bare minimum. Point is, when the alarm went off for 5, I woke up and I'm like, I'm well rested. But I don't want to get out of bed. Sorry, guys, if I sneezed in your ear there. But yeah, basically, I was like, I'm well rested, but I'm comfy. I don't want to get out of bed. Snooze. So that's what happened. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, I got out of bed 5:10, 5:15-ish. Pretty, I don't know why I'm sneezing. Probably because of the sudden influx of temperature. It was like 70 degrees 2 weeks ago. Now we're like getting frost on the car. We're supposed to get snow this weekend over in Wilkes-Barre. Not ideal. So, yeah, usually that means a little bit of a runny nose in the morning. So, enough of that. Let's focus on working the hamstrings. My goal is to get the leg press next because that seems to be one that's like always taken. If it is still, I'm not sure if it's taken or not because there's still weight on it, but I don't see anyone near it. So, might get leg press next. But if someone hops on there, we'll just go over to lying hamstring curl. Also, the arch nemesis isn't here yet. I know she's a fiend for the leg press on my leg days, so hopefully I can snatch it up before her arrival. So let's get after it. One of the worst things about having a mustache, though, is it's always bothersome. Well, got 10 for all three. Maybe bump it up 5 or 10 pounds for next hamstring focus leg day. Okay, I was able to snag the leg press, so got that up next. Did a warm up with 2 plates. Well, normally I'd warm up with 1 plate, but someone left the plate and the 25 on. I was too lazy to take that off, so I warmed up with the plate and the 25. Then I took the 25 off, added 2 more plates. So then I warmed up with that 3 plates, and I added 2 more. That was my first working set. So I got 10 with the 5 plates on each side. So hoping to replicate it here on the second set. I feel pretty confident that I will. Legs are feeling strong. I had 3 pork chops today this morning for breakfast because my grandmother overcooked, cooked too many pork chops yesterday. So there was like 3 extra pork chops. They're thin. They're not like a thick pork chop like most of you may like picture a pork chop. They're like thin pork chops. So nothing too crazy. I put it on my scale. It only came up to like 400 calories, but 50 grams of protein. So I'm thinking that excess sleep combined with that 50 grams of protein making me a superstar right now. So I don't know what I'm talking about because I normally do 5 plates anyway, so I guess I'm always a superstar. But let's get after it. Moving on to the abductors now. And someone told me, like in person, that like watches my videos. They were like, "Oh my God, Alex, I do the same weight on you, abductor wise. So I guess I'm just as strong as you." And I said, "Fucking cap." So anymore, I'm just gonna say I'm doing 190 on the abductors and maxing it out. So yeah, currently doing 190. But yeah, let's get after it. I forgot to mention this in the last clip, but on the leg press, my knees start to hurt a little bit, so I stopped at 5. I did 5 reps because I didn't want to overdo it because a little bit hamstring focus. Also, I got to pick up doing my stretches again because that seems to be the cycle. I'll be really good with doing my stretches, and then I'm like, you know what, my leg feels fine. I don't think I even need to do all these, so I just do like the minimum to like kind of just get loose. And then my knee starts hurting, and then it like really hurts where it's like I can't do a full leg day. And then I go back to doing every single leg stretch again. So tomorrow, I don't even know if I'll be with Darius tomorrow because I think I have a doctor's appointment for 8. And I don't know how long it'll be, but hopefully I'm done by like 8:30, 8:45, so that way I can hopefully just get to the gym for 9. I'm going to present Darius with an offer of coming to the gym for 9 tomorrow because that's the time he usually comes. He only comes at 8 o'clock Fridays and Saturdays because of me. So I think he'll be okay with 9, but I still got to double check with my mom, make sure that doctor's appointment is tomorrow for sure. So I forget. I could have sworn she told me last week about it being this week, so guess we'll see. Okay. Finally got to the flying leg curl. I wanted to do this after like press, but someone was on it. So then I hopped onto that first abductor, and then someone was off of it by the time I was done with that first abductor. But I'm like, I don't want to take the abductors apart. I feel that's like something that's always a back-to-back scenario. So the other one was open at the time, so I just took that. But as soon as I got on that, someone got on here. I'm like, damn. But on the bright side, they were with a trainer. And usually when they're with trainers, they move a little quicker because they only have like an hour time slot, I think it is, or something like that. So they move pretty quickly. So by the time I finished off there, this opened up again, snagged it. So doing good. Get it moving. 110's feeling great. Usually it's a little too much on a hamstring focus day, but maybe it's because I had that long break in between. Like my first hamstring was the first exercise. Now my last like leg exercise of the day is this one because I still got calves, but that's not really. I don't know. I know it's still part of your leg, but it just doesn't feel like a leg exercise per se. So let's get after it. This is my second set, so if I get 10 on here, I'm going to do 120 for the last set to see how that goes. Guess I'm not bumping it up. So, working on the calves now. And one thing I want to say is this happens every once in a while, but my phone just didn't charge last night. I had it on the charger, but it didn't charge. And I know the charger's not broken. I know it works because it was charging my phone last night. But what was weird is that I could have sworn that my phone was pretty much at like 190 something because I had it charging all day. And then when I got home from my grandma's, that was the only time it wasn't on the charger. And then I put it back on the charger because I was just laying in bed probably from 7:30 to 8:30 just on my phone. And when I woke up, I didn't even realize that it didn't charge. But when I was eating my pork chops, scrolling on TikTok, I saw it was 30%. I'm like, so I put my phone on airplane mode to charge on the way over here. That brought it back up to like 50. But battery's dying quickly. Just wants to be a little weird, probably because I'm doing all this recording and stuff. So I wasn't on my phone all day pretty much. And that's good. Like, that's how it normally is. It's hard in the beginning. Like, those first, like, 3 workouts, I wanted to, like, stay scrolling on TikTok. Then once I actually stop, I'm pretty good with it. So got to try and make a move on because after this, still got 2 more core exercises. And I'm probably going to pose before I even do cardio because I'm going to want to watch something while I'm doing my cardio. But I don't want my phone to die while I'm doing cardio, and then I can't record like the little posing and the little like see you guys tomorrow type situation. So let's get a move on with this so that way it doesn't take too much battery life off. Just get a move on with it. I think I'll add on a 25. I might have been doing a 25 before and I just forgot to add it on this time, so let me get that for the second and third. Okay, I'm not going to say much here just because I got to get a move on with it, but here's the first core exercise of the day. A little cable crunch action. Let's get after it. Okay, I want you guys to know that I did do 2 core exercises today. The second one was like the Russian twist, but some guy was on. He wasn't on it. He was just stretching by it. I don't know why. Like if you get there first, you use the machine, fine, whatever. You got there first, all yours. But the point is, he wasn't even using any of the things. He was just using the wall to like stretch there. Like use a blank wall, buddy. Some people actually use those things. I mean, understandably, probably not a lot using the one I'm on, but yeah, let's see how the quads are looking. Now, I didn't do my cardio yet. That's solely because I want to save some battery to like watch videos. So if I watch videos for like the full half an hour or whatever that I do cardio for, I feel my phone would be dead. And then if it's dead, I can't record this little ending part. So I figured just pose before cardio today, export the video so that way, it's all set for when I actually get to the house. And then, yeah, just move on from there. But I didn't want to run that risk of the phone dying and then me not being able to like pose or have like this closing statement. I mean, I have a charger in my car, so I could just charge it there and then be like, okay, guys, phone died. No posing for today. But the quads feel a little fatigued. The hamstrings feel a little fatigued. So I could tell I did a good job today. So I'm happy with how that went. Little sad I don't have that little extra cardio pump, in the quads today. But I feel the quads were looking good. You could tell, I'm slimming somewhat down. And I'm starting to think food-wise, I was way off with how many calories are in that salad because I lost weight again. I don't know what the hell happened that Monday, that Monday and the Tuesday because I gained 2 pounds. I'm thinking, oh, probably the salad. And then I also had like an ice cream at my grandma's because I took a nap. And whenever I take a nap and wake up, I'm like always starving after a nap. So I had like an ice cream cone too. I'm thinking, oh, that's probably what sent me over. But I had the ice cream cone yesterday as well, and I still lost weight. Not complaining. I'm thrilled. But from my calculations, I had about 3,000 calories, which probably should have brought me gaining some weight. Like I was kind of expecting to gain weight. It wasn't my intention, but just from what I ate for the day, that's what I thought would happen. So, but I still lost weight, so we're good. We're back down in the 180s, so go me. And yeah, hopefully today is going to be the last day where it's like, will I gain weight or not? If I lose weight like tonight into tomorrow, it's going to be phenomenal because it's pasta day. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to, depending on how much pasta, because my grandma and my mom don't really eat anything. I'm always the one that finishes the pasta, which is fine when I'm bulking because who doesn't like some good pasta? But when I'm on the cut, and then there's like probably 5 pounds of pasta left. Probably not ideal to, consume all that at once. So I'll determine it based on how much is left, but odds are I'm probably going to split up the pasta and then have some for, breakfast tomorrow. Still got to see. I didn't text my mom. I figured I'd just ask her when I got home, see if I have that doctor's appointment, and then that'll decide if if I'm coming in for 9 or not tomorrow. I feel like it's tomorrow, that appointment, but at the end of the day, I really have no idea. My mom still makes my appointments for me because low-key scared, low-key don't know how to. So, but better wrap it up here because the phone was at 10% when I started recording, and I don't know, it seems like it wants to drop by 5% after every recording. So I better get a move on. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll do a half an hour if my phone's still going on, but if my phone dies and it's like 20 minutes, I'm probably just going to stop doing cardio. Because the only thing worse than doing cardio is doing cardio without any entertainment. Because the entertainment's kind of what pushes you to, just get through. You're kind of just not really focusing so much on the cardio, but you're like, oh, this is a cool video. Oh, I'm having fun playing this game. Oh, I'm scrolling on TikTok. That's what you're thinking about. You're not so much thinking about the cardio, so the cardio just kind of does its thing, and it doesn't necessarily tire you out as much. So I'm going to do my cardio either my 30 minutes or until my phone dies. So we'll have to see. And yeah, got some pictures of my cats too that I need to delete. So I don't know if you saw like 2 videos ago, I added pictures of my cats to the end of it. So I got like 3 pictures. I'm going to add them to this one so that way I could delete off my camera roll because I need every single ounce of storage I can get because of these videos. They take up too much storage, and then exporting, the movie won't export if there's not enough space, yada, yada, yada. But if you made this far in the video, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.